ABC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
Hope you were able to stay dry and were able to dodge the showers this afternoon. Maybe just been able to stay inside and have to get out and about. But if you did, it did come down heavy once again across much of Acadiana. Many of us seen about 1 to 2 inches, but there were some hot spots that saw higher amounts. But the good news is it does look like some drier weather will be moving into Acadiana just in time for your Mother's Day. So if you have outdoor plans tomorrow, should have no issues for that. Let's take a look at the last 12 hours on the radar, and it has been a very busy day, with showers and storms first firing up back towards the Louisiana-Texas border, and then eventually those showers working into Acadiana by the time we moved into early this afternoon and stuck with us into the early evening. But now most of it is beginning to lift off to the north and northeast over into Mississippi. Still have some showers back across northern portions of the state, and then we do have 1 or 2 more down in the St. Mary Parish, but most of us have been dry now for the last several hours, and things are beginning to drain and dry out, so that is the good news. But we'll take a closer look at that system still moving through St. Mary Parish. As you can see, those showers pushing through. Franklin's been seeing a good bit of the rain, and now also into Irish Bend and down towards eventually Morgan City. But as you can see, those still extend out into the Gulf, so expect more showers to work in through the rest of this evening and into much of the day, early morning for our Mother's Day, but eventually we all begin to dry out. As far as rainfall amounts today, you can see pretty much 1 to 2 is a good bet, but we did have higher amounts over in Jeff Davis Parish, over 3 just to the west of Welsh, also up towards Eunice, almost 3 inches, but the big winner was North Lafayette into southern St. Landry Parish. As you can see, towards the Karen Crow area, almost 4 inches of rain fell. That's where we saw the worst of the flooding earlier this afternoon. But with the dry weather of the last couple hours, things are beginning to drain, so that is the good news. And the other good news is we've already dropped the flash flood watch across western portions of Acadiana. This continues until 1 o'clock this morning, but I would think that's going to be the end of it. As I mentioned, drier weather looks to move in and things should begin to drain. And that means the rivers as well. As you can see, numerous rivers across much of the state are in minor or moderate or even major flood stages. Once we get these things to pop up there, you can see all those dots of levels that are above flood stage across a good portion of Acadiana, and that does include the Vermilion River. So we'll take a look. You can see minor flooding going down at Surrey Street. We'll take a look at the latest information. So after the heavy rains on Thursday, got all the way up to 12 feet, then began to go down with a little bit of dry weather Friday and into the first half of today. But you can see today's spike brought it up to just shy of 12 feet or 11 feet, and now sitting at 11.5. So still in the minor flood stages, not terrible, but causing some issues along some of those areas that do look there. It'll stay above flood stage till about Wednesday before we start to see it drop below 10 feet again. So that is the good news, is it's not too terribly high. And the other thing with the rain, a lot of moisture on the ground, so patchy fog could be an issue again tomorrow morning. Not looking to be overly thick, but definitely could have areas of patchy fog, especially where the heaviest rains fall and the winds died down a little bit. The other issue that we have with the fog is a front will be moving through, so that might create enough instability that the fog isn't able to set in, but that does allow for the showers to continue down into St. Mary Parish at least through 7 o'clock in the morning. Eventually that front pushes out and we see some sunshine by tomorrow afternoon, and with a northerly flow, that should help with the drying, as drier, more comfortable air will move in behind the front. So looks to be a very beautiful Mother's Day in Acadiana. High pressure continues to be in control for Monday, so another sun-filled afternoon. So that means a good stretch of some dry weather in and around the area, so that should be good news. By Tuesday, though, you do see this stationary front beginning to get some showers and storms developing out over the Gulf. We're going to have to watch this closely. It might move onshore and bring us some showers, but if this high pressure can remain in control and kind of keep that northerly flow and keep this down to the south, hopefully we stay dry and don't see this, but that's something I'm going to be keeping an eye on in the coming days to see what the models do with this. If it does move a little bit in, we could see at least a chance for some scattered showers, not only Tuesday, but then also into Wednesday. But for the remainder of your evening, just a few drizzles or sprinkles around, otherwise cloudy with the possibility for that patchy fog developing by daybreak. And then for our Sunday on Mother's Day, get out there, celebrate your moms, give her a call, maybe make some plans to spend some time with her tomorrow. It should be a great day. Mix of sun and clouds. We'll start off the clouds in the morning, sunshine by the afternoon, but very perfect, comfortable temperatures in those low to mid 80s tomorrow afternoon. Dry weather Monday. Slight rain chances with all that rain and moisture in the Gulf Tuesday and Wednesday. Hopefully it can stay to the south, but just kind of keep that in mind. Could have some rain Tuesday and Wednesday, then a drying pattern again for our Thursday and Friday, but that means warmer temperatures getting back into the upper 80s. Maybe could have some 90-degree days then. And even next weekend doesn't look too bad with slight rain chances and temperatures in the upper 80s. But a big shout out to all the moms as it's Mother's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.